everyone, and welcome back to another episode of American Classic Tour TV. I'm your host, JD Conroy, and on today's episode, we're going to preview a brand new itinerary. Okay, let's get into the itinerary. On this tour, you'll explore America's dreamy deserts to discover lunar landscapes, colorful canyons, vast sand dunes, rugged rock formations, beautiful badlands, mighty mountain ranges, striking salt flats, bizarre vegetation, ghost towns and old mining ruins, and perfect stargazing opportunities. This tour features two of America's most unique national parks, Death Valley National Park and Joshua Tree National Park. Let's take a look at our day-by-day itinerary. We'll fly into Las Vegas, where we'll check into the lovely Bellagio Casino and Resort, a premier property on Las Vegas' Strip. You'll enjoy luxurious accommodations during your stay at the Bellagio. We'll take a guided tour of Las Vegas to learn about the city's fascinating history and its rapid ascent from a small desert town to the entertainment capital of the world, internationally renowned for its resorts, gambling, shows, nightlife, and fine dining. We'll tour the Hoover Dam, located in the Black Canyon of the Colorado River on the border of Nevada and Arizona. The Hoover Dam is a sort of token of a unique historical moment. It's a symbol of the ambitious aspirations that characterized early 20th century America. It was constructed between 1931 and 1936 during the Great Depression and was dedicated on September 30th, 1935 by President Franklin D. Roosevelt, serving as a physical reminder of the Works Project Administration and Great Depression era of American history. It was a massive undertaking. Such a large concrete structure had never been built before, and some of the techniques were unproven. Thousands of workers worked on the Hoover Dam, and its construction cost over 100 human lives. Despite the massive scope of the project, the Hoover Dam was completed 2 years ahead of schedule. This triumph of American engineering, industry, and government was a foretaste of the might the United States would display during World War II and a precursor to the ascent of the world's dominant superpower during the second half of the 20th century. The Hoover Dam impounds Lake Mead, which when full is the largest reservoir in the United States by volume. We'll take a scenic cruise on Lake Mead to take in scenes of its beautiful blue waters and striking landscapes. Next, we'll tour Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area. Situated in Nevada's Mojave Desert, this park is known for its geological features, such as towering red sandstone peaks, Keystone Thrust Fault, and Native American petroglyphs. Next, we'll journey northwest to Death Valley National Park. And Death Valley, of course, is known for being the hottest and driest place in America. It receives less than 5 inches of rainfall per year, and during the summer it gets really hot, with temperatures normally above 100 degrees. However, it's a great place to visit in the winter months of January and February. You can expect to enjoy temperatures in the 60s or 70s. At 3.4 million acres, Death Valley is also America's largest national park outside of Alaska. It sits in eastern California and straddles its border with Nevada. Now, if you're not super familiar with Death Valley, you probably assume that it takes after its name, that it's kind of desolate, barren, lifeless. Well, that cannot be further from the truth. Death Valley is rich with wildlife. It is home to mountain lions, bighorn sheep, roadrunners, wild burros, and the Mojave tortoise. Death Valley is also home to incredible scenery. Some highlights include Artist Palette, Zabriskie Point, Mesquite Flat Sand Dunes, the Racetrack, Devil's Golf Course, and Dante's View. We'll travel to the Palm Springs area, where we'll check into the Westin Rancho Mirage Resort and Spa, situated in the beautiful Coachella Valley underneath the clear blue skies of Southern California. This resort is the perfect winter escape. Now, the last time I led a tour which featured this resort, I remembered I loved waking up in the morning for sunrise and kind of walking around the golf course, taking in the beautiful scenery. And then after a long day of touring, I loved coming back to my room, sitting out on my porch, and watching the sunset over the mountains. During free time at the resort, take full advantage of its amenities, a relaxing session at the spa, or you could soak up the sun at the pool, or stargaze at one of the outdoor fire pits. We'll take a guided tour of Palm Springs, California's famous desert oasis. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Elizabeth Taylor, and many other stars frequently came to Palm Springs to avoid the bright lights, busyness, and paparazzi of the big city. They came to Palm Springs to enjoy its dry warmth and laid-back lifestyle. Today, Palm Springs is home to several luxurious spas and resorts, lovely restaurants, upscale shopping, and great golf courses. While we're in Palm Springs, we'll take a guided tour of the city to see its iconic mid-century architecture and, of course, its famous palm trees. We'll also go to the top of Mount San Jacinto on the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway for an amazing view of the greater Palm Springs area. We'll visit Living Desert, a zoo and botanical gardens located in the Palm Springs area. And folks, this is hands down the nicest zoo I've ever been to. Enjoy the warm sunshine as you stroll the gorgeous, uncrowded grounds to see giraffes, rhinos, leopards, and many more animals. And take in its wonderful flora throughout. See unique plant life such as the coastal agave, the saguaro, the desert willow, and a wide variety of palm trees. We'll visit Shields Date Garden. Dates are an important agricultural crop in the area. We'll do a dates tasting and you'll have a chance to purchase some fresh local dates. Next, we'll take a trip to Joshua Tree National Park. Now, this may sound like a strange thing to say about a national park, but there's something that's almost spooky about Joshua Tree. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what makes the park eerie, but if you've ever been there, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. It's home to huge boulders, tall mountain ranges, old abandoned gold mining ruins, and desert plains spotted with the Joshua Tree. This is truly one of the most bizarrely beautiful places in America. So if you're like me, you're probably asking yourself, why is it called the Joshua Tree? Well, in the 1800s, a group of Mormon settlers crossed the Mojave Desert, and when they saw the Joshua Tree, it reminded them of an old biblical story. In the Old Testament book of Joshua, the prophet Joshua, as he was leading the Israelites across the desert, stopped and in fervent prayer lifted his hands high up to the sky. The Joshua Tree, also sitting out in the middle of the desert with its branches reaching up to the sky, reminded the Mormons of this story in the book of Joshua. And that's how the tree got its name. So there you have it, folks. That's our desert oasis tour to Las Vegas, Palm Springs, Joshua Tree, and Death Valley National Park. If you're interested in joining us on this tour, please call our office at 847-548-3333 or visit our website at americanclassictours.com. Like all American Classic Tours, it's really easy to join us out on the road. Here's how it works. If you live within 50 miles of a major domestic airport, included in the price of your tour is a home pickup and return to begin and end your tour. That's right, we'll pick you up at your home, we'll bring you to the airport where your airfare, your round trip airfare, has already been booked by our airlines team. When you make it to your destination, you'll meet your tour director and the rest of your group. Along the way, folks, everything's included. Your lodging, most meals, all entertainment, attractions, and admissions are included upfront in the price of your tour. The services of local guides, deluxe motor coach transportation, luggage handling, even all your tips are included upfront in the price of your tour. Now, if you live more than 50 miles from a major domestic airport, or you're unsure whether or not you qualify for a home pickup service, or you want to book your own airfare and meet us at the destination, that's all fine. Just call our office at 847-548-3333 to talk to one of our trip specialists. They'll tell you how the easiest way for you to join us out on the tour, no matter where you're from. American Classic Tours is a family-owned and operated business. We've been in business since 1988. We're based out of the Chicago area, and we offer about 50 tours across North America and Europe every year. If you'd like to receive our catalog in the mail, just call us at 847-548-3333 or visit our website, americanclassictours.com, to request our catalog. We hope you're able to join us out on the road sometime soon.